intro music going now. Welcome, guys, back to. I would say I had an idea last week when I was in Idaho. I think we should call this the preseason podcast.
Preseason
Well, not preseason podcast, but these episodes are going to be kind of like our preseason because I know we mentioned last episode that it's all going to be kind of like a crash course for us to get
until we're on the course.
Until we're obviously on the course.
A few people.
Yeah, because we're,
be actually waiting at a TeeBox.
Right, exactly. Waiting at TeeBoxes. Plus, we're in a simulator again. It's Monday, April, whatever, and it's snowing out right now. Yeah. So, and tour starts this weekend.
Yes.
So
what
are your thoughts? How are you feeling?
We have not gotten great experience on the grass. A lot of our driving ranges do not have that opened up yet, so it's going to be a little difficult to kind of get the feel for it. But it's just going to be getting used to essentially on the course. Maybe we'll do a practice round beforehand and see how it is. Yeah, it's still not going to be great weather out over the weekend. It's not the best out.
It's really not the
highs
best.
Highs of 50s, maybe a 60 in there, but
yeah, it's not the best weather right now. Yeah, I mean, primarily majority of our training, I would say, November to probably this month.
Yeah.
Usually every year our training is inside because, courses shut down relatively late in the year. They try to milk it as much as they can, but.
And then there's that really hot day in Wisconsin that everyone opens up for one day and then that's about it.
Right. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It is kind of concerning because I've gotten out now a handful of times. And yeah, it's just like hitting off the grass is just a different feel than, I mean, obviously every golfer can relate to this. Just hitting off mats is not it. I mean, I personally don't like it. I'm a big divot taker when I golf, and the way that I kind of play outside doesn't translate the best inside usually. So, but hey, we'll take what we can get here in Wisconsin.
Okay.
All right, so we just had a most recent submission because you guys, for the most part, people have been really liking this idea. But we just got to formulate a little bit better. But somebody reached out and asked us to talk about. It's another pace of play thing. I don't know. We throw out a lot of hot takes here, but I'll ask Tony this one. Where do you draw the line when picking up the ball? Like, let me set the stage for you real quick. Like, it's a nice day.
Yeah. It's
kind of backed up because, we've bitched about that a lot. It's backed up. You're waiting. So, let's just say our foursome of our friends, we're all good golfers, so we know how to keep pace of play. But the people in front of us are not obviously playing the best. If you're already hitting for double and you're not even on the green, do you pick up? Or I guess, where do you draw the line on keeping pace of play and picking up? You know what I mean?
So obviously if I'm double bogeying and people are already waiting, if I can visibly see them waiting for me and I'm double bogey, I'll get on the green. I'll probably, if I know it's going to be too far of a putt for me to make, I'll probably get it within a certain range and then I'll just pick up and say, I'd probably tap that in. Otherwise, if I can't see them, I'm taking my time until I can physically see them and I can feel their presence and them waiting on me. Cause every time you look back, you're damn, they've been waiting a while. Yeah. I'm okay, let's get it going here. And or just to create some space. I'm if it was a bad hole, I'd be okay, I'm picking up. Let's move on to a better hole. If I'm playing good on the next hole, then I'm I'm going to take my time. I've created some space.
Yeah.
That's how I would approach that. But
yeah, I really don't think, obviously you have to draw the line somewhere when you're having a round that's taking forever. Because I think we've all been there. We first started getting into golf. You can't really put it together. And, you're out there to have a good time too. In all fairness too, you've paid for the round, so you probably feel entitled to hey, I'm here because I paid for it, which is totally fine. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm not a big stickler for like golf etiquette. Like there are some things like don't walk in my line and just kind of play the part. But when it comes to like pace of play, I think we've had pretty strong feelings about what we think
Also
about pace of
depends on
play.
if you're golfing really well that day. Say like I'm about to shoot my personal best. I'm taking my time. Though.
Oh,
That would be
100%.
100%. Don't
Mm-hmm.
care if people are behind me. Don't care if that's. But if I'm having an average round or I'm like there to have fun, I'm like, yeah, I don't care to
Right.
put it in the
Yeah.
hole every time. Like
Mm-hmm.
it needs to be my best, and that's what I'm gonna
Well, here's the
wait.
thing too.
You
Are
don't know
you
that at like
are
hole
you
6 though.
really gonna like if you're keeping score and you're shooting like triple and you're not even on the green yet, are you really gonna like talk about that score? So it's like pick it
It
up,
is
put
true.
down the
Hey,
triple.
unless they are just getting into golf and they're like, "Hey, I
Yeah.
broke
Oh
100 for the
yeah,
first time."
exactly.
That's probably where it's coming from.
Yeah,
So
yeah. No. I think I would agree on that. That you got to draw the line somewhere. Let's just put it there. Leave it at that. Draw the line somewhere. Just don't be a dick and don't cause pace of play issues. I think it's
yeah,
as simple as that, realistically. Like, know when
very
it's
true.
appropriate. It's everyone's best judgment, whatever. But yeah, let us know what you think about that, though. Um, so in the last segment, you actually brought up a really good point about somebody breaking 100 for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Can you consciously like remember each, I guess, number that you broken, like 100, 90, 80? Like,
I would say not my 100 like 110 190 when I first was golfing. I've been golfing since I was probably like really young, like
mm-hmm.
7 or 8. So when I actually got to the bigger courses, I wasn't worrying about that. I'll know my PRs and stuff like that, and when I couldn't tell you when I broke 90 or when I broke 80 or stuff like that. It is more I'm just like, this was my best, this is my current best, this is my best now. I'm not worried about it. It's only the best at this
Mm-hmm.
point. I have not really took those milestones. I remember my first eagle and stuff like that.
Oh,
Though.
yeah.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
eagle, every kind of like cool shot.
Yeah.
But more and score doesn't really. I don't keep track on that.
Yeah. Unless we're
portion,
like
unless it's
playing,
the best.
yeah, we're playing for money or something. We really don't keep track of score because we usually know, what we're going to shoot when we get there. That's not meant to be a humble brag or whatever. Like, but yeah, do you remember the first time you ever broke 80 though? Because that's a pretty big
Yeah,
milestone.
80. Um, I don't. I think I would remember. I don't remember the course though. Don't remember the course, but
Mm-hmm. You do remember doing it though.
do remember doing
Right.
it. Don't.
I mean,
I've done it a couple times, so I don't know the first course. I've known a couple of the courses that I've done it at.
hit us with your PR. What's your PR, and what are you trying to shoot for?
So PR
this year?
is 78. That one was when we were in Chicago for the Strive 365.
Oh, that's right.
Before
Yeah.
But
Shout out Strive 365.
I hope to shoot. Let's go like a 74 this
You
year.
want to shoot 74 this year?
74 would be absurd.
Cool.
And especially at the courses we have to play on tour. If it's a tour round,
mm-hmm.
that's when in some.
Yeah, that would on tour would be legendary. I broke 80 not too long ago. Within the last 2 years, the first time. Just set a new PR at 77 just recently. But here's what's kind of outrageous is the guy. So I set my PR. I'm feeling really really good because that's a stroke shorter than my old one, 78, and I'm feeling super super good. Like just shot a 77. 5 over, not too shabby. The dude that I was paired up with, because it was a tournament. The dude that I was paired up with shot a 67 against me. So like.
You think you're doing good.
Kind of a humbling experience because like I'm pulling away pars. Obviously I have a handful of bogeys that day, but watching it makes you think like there are definitely levels to this. Yeah. Like obviously you got your PGA guys, but even in the amateur scene, which we're heavily in, excuse me, you just have guys who can eke into the 60s, which blows my mind.
And this is
like,
just a weekend for them. This
exactly.
is just they've golfed and they know how to play.
Like
that's what it is.
I was just telling my swing coach, I I was like, that was probably the best that I could play. Like, I don't think I could have done any better. Maybe capitalize a little bit better on par fives, but like, oh my goodness, is that just? It really was, because I've never really witnessed something like that in person. But
Someone
just
playing that good,
somebody just wiping the floor with me when on any other given just random Saturday, my score would be dominating most likely somebody else. But it's like, wow, really, really humbling experience.
You're really hoping for him to basically fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, this guy's too good. I need to pray for him to.
We couldn't be friends because I'm just like, dude, I hate everything about you right now. Like, you're literally like just dominating me.
Yeah.
And we can't be cool. Like, we're not cool, man. But yeah, I mean, I definitely like seeing and hearing success stories. So like, and you guys have been really good with the comments. So like, put in the comments on this. Like, what if you guys remember the first day you ever broke 100, broke 90, broke 80, fucking broke 70? Just let us know.
First hole.
What's your PR?
You obviously know that.
What's your? You know, I'm gonna throw a challenge out to see how many people are actually watching this and put a little homework on people's plate. Share with us your best, PR story, whatever, best scoring story, whatever. And we'll pick a random comment and I'll send them some Destiny swag. How about that? Send some Destiny stuff. Yeah. But yeah, let us know. Make sure you guys are commenting and yeah, let us know. All right. So in the world of golf, what week is it this week?
Masters week,
Masters week, baby. We got the Masters. Who do you got? Give me your top three.
Top
maybe just two. Whatever. It could be 2, 3.
Obviously, Scotty's always the favorite.
Yep.
Scotty is the favorite, and let's put out our guy Xander Schauffele.
Okay.
Callaway
boy.
Product.
Callaway
I think
boy,
he can definitely figure that out. He's got a record going about how many cuts he's made. So I feel like he's a safe bet to be a top 10. I think. Mm-hmm. I want him to win though. I would like. To see him.
Who's your all-time favorite though that you want to win?
Want to win currently? I like
just
big fan. Anyway. I want to. Phil Mickelson would be. That'd be crazy to see. That would be tight. One person I'd like to see if that's anyone.
That would be cool
to close it out.
Let's see. I think I would. Say what you want. I'd like to see Bryson wear that green jacket.
Yeah,
that'd be nice. Bring one home for Liv. But I think my all-time favorite though, like the person that I want winning, because obviously Scotty's always he's gonna be there every time. But I'd like Hovland, man. Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
That's my boy.
Again. Victor
is the man. He's my personal favorite golfer. I would love to see him. So if it could be Brooks or not Brooks. Oh, Brooks would be cool too. Love Brooks. But Bryson. Bryson, Victor, Scotty would be cool. Scotty, whatever. But yeah, I think Phil. I think that should be on my list too.
A real nice one. Is there any dark horse to win though that you want to see?
Dude, I think somebody who's gonna really, even though he's saying he's like hurting, Rory. Yeah. Like as much as I'm not a big Rory guy, like just I love his game. He's a cool dude, but just I don't know. Dude just rubs me the wrong way a lot, but yeah, I mean, if I have a dark horse, it would be probably Rory because he's on a revenge tour right now too. Yeah. Like he needs to get that major.
Yeah,
he needs to get that one
on his board. But speaking of the Masters, and Tiger Woods was supposed to. Did you see the tweet about him? The April Fool's tweet of saying he was coming back.
I felt like such a dickhead because I shared it, the first part. I immediately saw the first part, and maybe this is what's kind of crazy with what people kind of do with the media.
I
thought he was like, I was like, oh my God, he's back. Holy shit. Like he actually, like, that's fine. And I shared the first part, and then I was like, oh, there's a second page to his Insta post. Swipe left.
Gotcha.
Like, damn it.
Fooled.
Oh, he got me.
Felt like Aaron Rodgers saying like for torn Achilles and saying he'd come back in an absurd amount of time. I was like, Tiger Woods is probably absurdly absurd
Why
human
not
being.
the GOAT?
Yeah, why not?
Why wouldn't the GOAT do it?
He is super athletic.
Oh,
I don't know
man.
what his body can do. I thought he could.
Yeah, that was
If he could get back out there, he
that
would
was a
definitely
tough wake up call for
Yeah.
me to like be more thorough.
Yeah.
Because
if
April Fool's, man.
if Tiger was to play in this Masters, though, do you think he's making the cut?
I
That is,
I don't
it's
think
come
so.
down to that.
I
Where
really don't think so.
it's cool to see him, and you'd root for him, obviously.
I mean, yeah,
but
it's
is he making the
Tiger.
cut?
Like you see, when even on like before his injury, but when obviously his dealing with his back stuff, you see him on the course and you're like, yeah, that's Tiger, dude. Like maybe he can do it, but then you just got to have kind of the wake up call, like maybe he genuinely is done. But I don't know. That's all up for interpretation, and I don't like telling. That's as being a big sports guy. I don't like telling people when to hang it up because, like, dude, like you love the game. I love watching it, and if somebody told me, "Oh, you can't do this anymore," like, no, fuck no. Like, I'm gonna keep doing it. So,
I think if he was performing a little bit better, because come to like different sports, you see Tom Brady, he was putting in Super Bowls, and now with Ovechkin breaking he's still playing good. So it's like
that was sick.
If you're performing at that level, but Tiger has regressed plenty, and he has injuries, and
hasn't made a whole too many cuts.
Yeah,
lately.
And it is just
a lot of WDs on there. Those withdrawals. Yeah, it is tough. It's sad to see too, because we grew up with Tiger. Tiger is, the epicenter of golf. The dude is golf, at least in our generation. But I mean, should be a good Masters. Definitely going to watch. Neglect a lot of work responsibilities. And it's okay, my boss doesn't watch this. It should be a good Masters. I mean, we'll obviously reconvene next week to go over the winner. I mean, before we hop off, do you want to create kind of like a golf pool?
Yeah, I'd say let's put in the comments what you think, who's the winner first off, and what score do you think is going to win it?
Yeah.
Let's put that in the comments, and we'll probably pick. If someone gets it right on the dot, we'll send some more Destiny gear their way.
Some Destiny gear, maybe something more crazy, but yeah, I mean, put that stuff in the comments.
Yeah,
and
if you get the person, that's a little
right
easier. But if it's right on the nose,
if you get the person right, maybe that's some Destiny
see what
stuff.
We can get you.
Yeah, maybe if you get it right on the nose, maybe you'll start seeing some clubs coming your way. But I don't know. You got to get it right on the nose, though. But yeah, put it in the comments, and you got to be following us too. Don't comment and not be following us. Yeah, I hate that shit.
Trying to
grow a business here.
Trying to grow our brand. We've got some goals that we want to hit. Yeah. So help us hit those goals.
Yeah, put it in the comments. But yeah, all right, guys. Just wrapping up now. Appreciate you guys watching us again. But yeah, some exciting things. I know I mentioned last episode, we got some really, really exciting things coming. We officially start tour again. This is year 2 of our MGT Milwaukee Golf Tour.
You can still sign up, by the way, if you really want to.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to try and sign up.
They're closing it pretty soon, but yeah, April 12th is our start of our tour.
Yeah, that's the start. If you guys want to try and sign up, qualify for a flight, like try and golf with the big boys, do it. I mean, it's a load of fun. I've had so much fun doing it.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's super competitive. You could win, obviously, some really good money.
A lot of great courses. Some
really,
country
really
clubs
good.
this year, so you're getting into some select courses that you can't. Exclusivity is in there as well.
100%. It's beautiful. A lot of fun. We're gonna obviously try and win it this year.
Yeah.
I think more than capable to do it, but so we got tour coming up. We got an amazing scramble opportunity coming up with our friends over at Strive 365. Absolutely love that organization. Yeah. They're a local, Milwaukee nonprofit. Just do amazing work. But yeah, they're throwing a scramble, so we're gonna try and win that also.
May 19th.
May 19th. I mean, if you guys are local, or even if you guys want to travel or just donate, do that. Because we're donating a ton of stuff to them. They got some amazing prizes coming up.
Hit us up through our obviously DM us, or you can say we have our personal email account for our business account that you guys can, if you want to donate or do any of that, hit us on our line. So
just DM us, message us. We respond to almost everyone that we at least try. But give that, or even give them a follow. I mean, just anything is cool. To support them. What else do we got? What else do we got in the junket?
Still doing our 10K subscriber giveaway. This is
true.
That once we hit 10K,
I was gonna say, I don't think we've announced this.
Yeah, well,
so maybe
soft launch.
Soft
launch that if we hit 10K followers across all platforms, obviously we're on Instagram, starting up our YouTube, and now we're on TikTok. That if we get 10K subscribers, we're going to be doing a huge giveaway, including Destiny apparel as well as Callaway gear and clubs.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the perfect package. I mean, just to give a little more taste onto it. So not only are you guys getting like Callaway clubs, Destiny clothes, but we're also paying for you and 3 of your friends for a golf trip. So, I mean, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I would be following and watching out for them to hit 10K at TeeBox.
So it activates when we hit 10K. So like when we get 10K followers, we'll pick. I forgot. We'll do a full release. Once it gets nicer and we're outside. But it's going to be probably our greatest giveaway we've ever done. Just because of how much shit you guys are getting. But
that's obviously a major milestone for us and our brand that we're trying to hit this year. So
because you guys,
please support us.
The guys who do follow us right now, like you guys are all amazing. Like we have our dedicated people who, it's kind of getting weird now. People who will say, hey, we see you guys on the internet sometimes at like local golf courses and stuff. So it is getting weird.
It gives a warm feeling, though.
It nice definitely is cool to get recognized. But
our work's being appreciated.
Yeah. So we have so much stuff. We have obviously more giveaways on top of that giveaway. We got plenty of challenges coming, but yeah, guys, I mean, this has been another episode of the TeeBox Banter. So TeeBox Banter. And thanks, guys. We'll see you next episode. Later. Play us off.